Hey, how's it going, everyone? Nicholas Guillermo, Liberty Economy. I have some bad news and some good news about the campaigns I'm running here in Arizona. I'm sorry, I was foreshadowing this awesome opportunity with a solar power petition. I'm all about solar. All right, there was a problem with it. Uh, Two things, I guess: a competing initiative by the utilities for demand rate charges that was going to protect utility charges from going up due to the fact infrastructure is paid for by taxpayers, and on the dealing with the rates. Okay, there's subsidies as well, but I'm not exactly sure how it works, but there's the Utilities Commission, and they have something to do with an increase, and they could easily approve an increase if they see there's more cost to the utilities, which there would be over time due to the cost of basically a telephone wire and poles. Okay, solar companies don't pay for that, so they had an argument to get people to sign for $7, get all the conservatives to sign or something. It was a horrible petition, and it was against the real deal solar petition. See, they were running a plebiscite, so now you know a little bit more about it. There's just this big conflict. I don't need to tell you all the details. I don't know all the details, but they made a resolution in the legislature, and I believe that there is a great compromise to get better solar power options for people in Arizona, whether it be rebates or the company itself, Sun City, Solar City, and all these other companies out there that are working on solar panels maybe are going to get better net metering, because for those of you who follow renewable energy trends, net metering has to do with a dollar per dollar ratio of electricity costs to the customer and to the utility. And if you have solar power on your home and you're creating the same electrons that the utility is charging you a dollar for, you should be able to charge a dollar to them back because someone else can use it. Okay, and that's how Germany is the leader in the world, because they have like 10 times net metering. And they have all solar. And all these countries are going solar. America needs to do that. So I'm all about solar, and I'm sad that the petition's gone. But I wanted to make a brief video, include details, and there's a lot of things I needed to discuss. But the good news is that we still have 9 on the board. So even better news is everyone from around the country wants to go to Washington, and people don't know me, and that's fine. Just keep this between you and me. Please subscribe to the YouTubes, give it a thumbs up. I'm going to add, details in the comments later, like after the season. But that's what this is about. It's about, a small, like tight-knit community of petitioners out there online, exposing direct democracy and what initiatives are going on. And I think it needs to be public, and we need to include our own characters in it and bring integrity to the industry. And that's what I'm all about. So the good news is you can work with someone with integrity. I don't know who people will be working with in Washington. I hear Eddie Spaghetti is out there hiring circulators. I'm in Arizona. I've worked here for 10 years, and I know how to consult my petitioner pros, how to get the most signatures. And a lot of people just come into the state and obviously take it over and have no problem. But I actually know real niche areas, and I have some tips and tricks from my experience I'd be happy to share with people. No charge, of course, upon turn in and proving your validity. And everything's great. I pay half on the spot. We got 9 on the board. Look, I made $1,000 in one day. It was over 1,000 at the Dub Car Audio Show when we had $10 on the board with 10 petitions, just years back in 2008. $1,000 in one day. Right now we have 9 on the board, and we have they only have to sign 4 or 5 times. All right, I'm going to be getting the details from the contractor here soon. I believe it's 5 times. But there's great money in Arizona right now with just 9. Okay, it's not like 40 in California, but I'll tell you what, no, I don't think anyone saw 40 in California coming, maybe except the actual contractors themselves. But that was incredible. Who knows what's in store for Arizona, because it could get really crazy here soon with killer money on the board, due to the simple fact that it is the biggest election season. It seems like all over. Right now, it's the biggest ever. Just the fact that for the last few weeks, people were making a killing on these 2 solar power petitions. It's just unbelievable. It's going to get better, obviously, up to the deadline, July 5th. And people wanted to know deadlines. People wanted to know what can they expect here. Is there room and board? No room and board. But if you want to come to Arizona, again, half the pay on the spot. I got some more great news for you upon arrival, and there's just so much to be had out here. I definitely look forward to meeting you. Arizona is just, it's a great, they're not flooded with petitioners. People want to sign. People want to sign just because they've never seen a petitioner before. Petitioners are not hassling people about politics every election season at the stores that they shop at. Okay, there's a few of us far in between, and we're out here, and there's people looking for us. So if you want to join, I'm telling you, Arizona's the place to be. People are just friendly out here, and you can count on me. The whole reason why I got into this business is to bring a new level of integrity, and I was the first one bringing digital verification in California. And I would do the same thing here, but I'm outsourcing my validity check to my host company, which is totally fine. All right. I've worked with several companies out here. I've never been gypped by the local companies, and I'll give free consulting. I don't have any problem with any of the other companies that have a great reputation. All right. But there's definitely some scammers out here. So be warned. Okay. And one of them, fortunately, is about to leave the state. I don't know if it's because he found out I'm here and I'm making a big scene about it. I don't want to go shouting off any names right now and draw attention about it, but someone's coming here now. They're about to leave the state, and they know who they are, and they owe me some money. And I'm not having it, and neither is some of the other partners I'm associated with. We're ready to get into a class action lawsuit, okay? Because we're sick and tired of these games in this petition industry. All right. That's why I got into the petition industry. I am in it for the petitioning. I love the line of the work. I don't want to be behind a computer checking validity, sitting on my butt all day, just stressed out, because you can't move. You have to just type. It's horrible. But, there's people that do that job. They get paid big bucks to do it. And they also, obviously outsource it. There's people that get paid big bucks to do that, but that's no fun. I want to get into this to run a new type of more grassroots integrated, like cooperative for petitioners to actually be in charge of campaigns and get obviously the best pay, the best service, and just ensure we can get the most out of campaigns. So I would be willing to say I will limit my crew if I find the right core of pros, because I know the area and I don't want to flood certain key locations right away. I'll bring in just a few people at a time to work with me, and then a few more, and then I'll finish up at the end of the season with open doors, because by then it won't even be feeling burned out. Look, July 5th is the deadline. July 4th, everyone's in the parks watching the fireworks, and it's the petitions are paying the highest. And if you want to work in Arizona, I'm telling you, just be there every step of the way and be there ready for July 4th, and don't miss it. If you want to jump in at the end, no matter where you are from another state, you want to come here and feel the Arizona Freedom July 4th petition rush, come and get it, and I'll be here to take care of it. Okay, we don't have petition deadline holds like other states, and you'll be happy with your payout here, half on the spot, and everything's legit. And I can't wait to share more details. Look forward to it for Tuesday. Subscribe to the YouTube channel for updates. Let's go out there, kick ass, and take names. It's all about direct democracy. The ballot initiative process is the future, my friends. Petitioners are the ones, the warriors for the people. Let's get it done.